Hey YouTube, what's crack-a-lacking again? We have this one, it comes from Russia. The brewery is called Sabotage, like you can see, and the beer is called Winter Planet. So now you're thinking already, Winter Planet? Okay, it's a winter beer, it's gonna be higher in ABV. Well, it is an Imperial Pastry sour one.
What?
But the Imperial stands only for 7% ABV.
Huh?
I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about any. I never had an Imperial beer that was like 7% ABV.
Uh-oh.
But that's typical to these beers from Russia or from Poland or around that region. Most of the time they will call them Imperial doubles, like much lower in ABV than we are used to in our country, of course.
Yeah.
But okay, the label looks amazing. I gotta give them that credit. For the rest, the pastry stout, it's gonna be cherry and vanilla. Okay, Imperial Pastry Sour Ale, not stout. I'm always saying stout, but it is a sour. Okay, I do hope we get a cherry and the vanilla rather well. And then again, you know, I don't like these sour beers, so I'm hoping this one isn't going to be too sour. With the Brettanomyces, it will be in there to make the beer sour. Most of the time it is. Oh, the color. That's indeed a sherry one. It kind of looks like that red Jupiler I did reviewed.
Oh no.
I compared with the original Jupiler. Do watch that video, guys, about the difference between the two. And this kind of looks like it. Okay, it is more dark colorized, but the head is like also like pink. So I don't know what to expect, but I can smell it already. It is kind of sour, loads of cherries. I tell you guys, there's just loads of cherries in there. The vanilla, I also do get a little bit. That pastry thing, again, I hope it will be thick and creamy. But then again, I'm not looking forward to these beers, this style of beers. I must admit, it's not my thing, to be honest.
No.
And I just can't drink much of it. I will drink it all, because it's again half a liter. All the time, these Russian breweries or breweries from Poland don't have those 440 milliliter cans, but all the time these 500 milliliter cans, so pint-sized. Okay, we're just gonna dive in without any further ado. This one is going to be a long video, guys. I gotta tell you, this one isn't going to be a long video because I don't want it to be a long video.
Oh my god.
And I'm hoping I enjoy this beer somehow a little bit, and then I'm rather happy when it tastes rather balanced and it is creamy and it has some complexity to it. So yeah, we're gonna try it. Cheers, guys. And girls, maybe there are some girls watching. Could be. Cheers. Sour, cherries, the thing that hits you right in the face at the very beginning.
Ow!
I must tell you, it is sour. The Brettanomyces kick some ass, and I get the vanilla a little bit, but it's like way more on the back. The pastry thing, I don't even get some pastry things like. Then you might think, okay, the pastry, maybe some cinnamon in there or some herbs, some more creamy. It is rather creamy. It is right. It sticks to the palate. You do get, maybe there is some cinnamon in there. It could be, but it's like full throttle cherries and the sourness. Is it a bad beer again? No, it isn't a bad beer. But like I told you, it isn't my style. And I had better cherry beers. Although for a brewery again in Russia, unknown, Sabotage, I think it's a really well presentation of that pastry Imperial thing. Although, yeah, 7% ABV isn't your highest in ABV, and there is no alcohol burn at all. That's also a good thing, of course. For the rest, I can't tell you much about this one. I was really thinking this is going to be a quadruple, or some stout, or a barley wine, or a porter, something like that, because the winter thing, I just grabbed these cans in the beer store, and I didn't look what's actually on the label. I just wanted them all, like I can taste them, of course, and do some reviews like this one. So I'm rather happy about the beer. For guys who like their cherry beers, I must tell you, it is also kind of sweet, but the sourness is, for me, too high. And then again, yeah, it's a shame it's not more. It is rather thick, but it's a shame that it's not more like the pastry thing in there. Even some lactose or that cinnamon could be a little bit in there, but yeah, it's like a cherry beer. In Belgium, we have loads of them, these cherry styles. That's why it's also disappointing for me. And then for you guys that haven't got these rather thick and rather creamy, like real cherry bombs, cherry bombs, you might give it a try. If you can find it somewhere, it will be online, I think. And or if you come to the biggest beer store in Belgium, the Koning, that is in Vichte, then you can find it. But still, then they change now, like we do change underwear. They change their beers, I gotta tell you. So that's another complication, a complicated thing, of course. When you want a beer and you had it before and you want to try to buy it again, you will go to the store again, the Koning in Vichte, and they will have like other beers for sure. Most of the time they will have other beers, newer beers, even newer breweries. Like last time I went, there were loads of beers from America. Like other half, we had that Equilibrium, also on those fruit bombs, those juice bombs, hop bombs, I call them. These are the ones you gotta look out for. And then we have also a newer brewery. I can't think. I had a beer reviewed before. I got it from Steph. And it was really like chocolate forward, vanilla, like coffee, and yeah, it was really thick and creamy. It was a really good stout, and that brewery was also presented there at Bierhalle de Koning, so do pay them a visit, and maybe they are still standing there, I don't know. But I'm gonna round it up. I'm gonna give this a rating. It's just not my thing. 6.5 maybe out of 10. Let's go for 6. I don't even care anymore with these cherry things. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of these. Then rather give me one like the Volkinger Brew, you know, the mixed puree, the real fresh fruits mixed, and let's throw in some alcohol and make it also a little bit sour. That's like drinking like real fresh mixed juice. So thick, and also the pieces were floating in there and were sticking to the glass. I'd rather have one of those than these guys. I'm not into my cherry beers, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna round it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, a beer day keeps the doctor away. Cheers.